Hello everyone, my name is Andrew and welcome on back to Leo Gaming. In this episode we are doing the Skinkasen line and we have a very special guest with us. Please do go and introduce yourself.
Yeah, very, very special guest. Super special guest. Yes, guys, it's me. It's Skye. I'm here. I'm visiting.
Skye has decided to grace us with his presence on my channel. Thank you ever so much for coming out here and basically making a guest appearance. So
It is my pleasure. And I tell you what, it is so nice to be able to sit here. And because I'm not like talking all the time and because I got pushed to talk on, I can sit here and vape while you're talking. That is luxury.
Okay, well, I might as well get into the nitty-gritty of this video. So, first of all, thank you once again, even though I've said it on Patreon and said it in my own video. I just wanted to give a big thank you for getting me up to 100 subscribers, and frankly, I couldn't have got to it without you.
Yeah, but you know what? At the same time, you couldn't have got to it without having some decent content, and that was why I linked it in the first place. So
okay,
it should be grats to you. It's I think if you wanted to do this like as a career or whatever, I actually think you could do it. You know.
Okay, I will go with that. I will roll with that then. Okay, so
Obviously I don't want you to because I just don't need any more competition. But hey,
hey, who said I was going to be competition for you?
I'm saying nothing.
Anyway, so the first thing I want to ask is, well, you kind of already answered this question.
You know what? Before you ask me a question, what the hell are you doing in this video? Because obviously we're watching a time lapse of you building, and I think you should tell people what you're actually building at the moment because it's really cool.
We're building the segment coming out of Tokyo Station, the one in, of course, central Tokyo, and it's basically going up the southern southern province of Tokyo and then making its way northern towards, I want to say, the town of Shioda. I want to say that. I don't remember the towns off the top of my head, so there's that.
Like, for anybody that's tuned in to watch this, like just because I'm here, I know some of you will. I'm not being egotistic. I know some of you will jump in. What's I've been doing? But like this whole project is a recreation of the Tokyo Metro, right?
Tokyo Metro, Tokyo private lines, and all other rail lines that run into Tokyo. So it's quite a lot of lines, in my opinion.
It's a pretty ambitious project, but we'll talk more about that later because I know you've got some questions to ask me.
Yeah, which the first one.
For people who are just tuning in and they haven't watched the series or whatever, that's what this is about, and it's this map is freaking crazy.
Yeah,
and all the lines and everything. Well, you can see as it's going on. It's incredibly complicated.
Yes.
Anyway,
this footage alone, this footage alone was like about an hour's worth, and just like time lapsing it down to 15 minutes. Oh my goodness gracious! And yeah, so the first question I wanted to ask you is, what did you like about this series so much? Which I think that you've already touched on before, and why did you? What made you want to share it?
That's easy. It's the scope and the complexity. When I watched episode 1, like just the sheer scale of the damn thing and how complicated it is. I love stuff like that. So yeah, it was as simple as that.
Like your ambitious project for starting the London line or the totally. London map.
Yeah, I mean, it is on that scale, if not more.
Pretty much. And then it's almost like your Zurich series as well, in one aspect.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
In that you're focusing on the transport lines and whatever. So. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. So One thing I wanted to ask is, what experiences do you have? Because I know I have a few experiences. What experiences do you have being inside of like Japanese culture, or even inside of the state, the country of Japan itself?
Well, funny you should ask me that because I actually used to work for a Japanese bank at one time.
Really? I
Oh
never
yeah,
knew
yeah.
about that.
Oh, well, there you go. You see, so yeah, I spent some time in the Far East. Spent some time in Tokyo. Spent some time in like Hong Kong. So yeah, but like for anybody who's never been to Tokyo, it's one of those things that really should be on your bucket list because, like,
It's just
for
mesmerizing.
people from Western Europe and America, it will be traveling to Tokyo will be the most alien environment that you've ever gone to.
Yeah,
It's
I would
it's
imagine it.
quite a culture shock. It really is because like most of the time with the rest of the world, you go to places and kind of everything's labeled in English,
Yeah, pretty much.
or at least it's in, like, even if you go to places and it's in French or Italian or German or whatever, you can actually kind of read it and you can always figure little things out because there's always words in common. Or, if you see polizei, it's police, and but you go to Tokyo and everything is alien. It's all obviously in Japanese, in Japanese script, and you just can't understand anything.
Yeah,
And
very true.
it is very alien. You do kind of feel this kind of weird disconnect with where you are. But having said that, when I went to Tokyo, oh man, I actually ended up having a ball. I mean, I was working, but I did make it. I did make the most of my free time. You've obviously been to Tokyo, right?
No, I actually haven't.
Oh, you haven't? Oh my God! Like, the best thing. I've got to tell you this story. The best thing. There's a bar called the Tavern,
Okay.
and it's named after the tavern in Liverpool,
Holy shit!
which is where the Beatles played their first gigs, right? And they have a tribute band. They have the Japanese Beatles.
Oh my goodness gracious! I never knew about that.
I kid you not. I seriously.
Oh my goodness
And
gracious!
I have to say that after you've had a few drinks, it is the funniest freaking thing you've ever. Because they are Japanese. The weird thing is that the guys that I saw, I mean, obviously it'll be different guys now. I mean, assuming it's still going on, I'm pretty sure it will be.
Okay.
But the guys actually looked like Japanese versions of the Beatles. Like the guy that was supposed to be John Lennon actually looked a bit like John Lennon.
Holy crap!
The bloke that was supposed to be Ringo actually looked a bit like Ringo. It was weird, but it is so funny when they're singing the songs because, and like, okay, some people might find this like slightly offensive. I hope they don't. I hope they see the funny side of it. But it's that when you get them singing with the Japanese propensity to have problems with R's and L's,
Okay.
when they're singing songs like "Love, Love Me Do,"
Oh my goodness!
tend to come out of rough me do, and it's only when you've been in there for like an hour or so you suddenly realise how many Beatles songs have lots of L's and R's in them. So yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious! I definitely need to take a trip to Japan now. Oh my goodness!
But it's like, I mean, there are so many really cool areas of Tokyo. I mean, I spent a fair amount of time in Roppongi. Like most of the gaijin spending time in Roppongi. Gaijin basically means foreigner for anybody who doesn't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, in terms of Japanese culture, I mean, I love Japanese culture. My one of my relatives, who will remain nameless, was really big into like ancient Japanese culture, the samurai and ronin and all that kind of stuff. And I kind of picked up on that a little bit. And when I was working for this Japanese bank, I actually learned a bit of Japanese. I actually studied Japanese for a while, so I learned a little bit of Japanese. I mean, I can't have a conversation with somebody, but I can kind of understand little tiny bits. And
Okay.
like I can kind of, ask one or two questions and stuff. But yeah, I'm fascinated by Japanese culture. I love it.
Okay, well, I did not know about that, and I'm glad that I asked that question.
Me too, because I was able to ramble for ages. Which I love doing. I love the sound of ramble.
Yes, you do. And apparently, that might have taken up most of our video. But oh well. Anyway.
I think you've only got about 4.5 minutes left. So.
Pretty much.
Go, quick.
Okay, so the next one, we both are going to talk a lot about this one. So should I go and skip over it? The one where we talk about what do we love most about TPF?
Yeah, you know what? Because I've talked about that like in my videos, and I think you probably talk about that in your videos.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, we love it because it's a freaking awesome transport game, and we're playing with trains because we're little kids. So there you go. We've answered that one.
Pretty much. Okay, and here's a quick question for you. If you wanted to do a series with anyone on anything, what game would that happen to be, and with whom? Excluding Nanny Giggles.
That is so not fair because it would be Nanny Giggles. Obviously, I love recording with Nanny Giggles. I wish I could do it a lot more than I do. If I could record, I'm assuming you mean a YouTuber, right? Not just anyone.
Anyone that is of YouTube base. Yeah.
But assuming you mean a YouTuber.
Yes.
I think probably Flabberleaky.
Flabberleaky? Wow. I didn't think about.
Well, I met James. Okay. I met James at an event a while ago. It was an event for Planet Coaster. And, and I got on really.
Was it the Planet Coaster launch party?
Yeah. No, not the launch party. It was actually kind of the pre-release thing.
Okay.
And I was there with him and Biffa and like a whole bunch of YouTubers. But I really got on well with James. I really like James.
Oh, okay.
And Biffa. Kind of the three of us kind of hung out the whole day. So yeah, either James or Biffa. But I think I just love James's kind of energy and enthusiasm and stuff.
Okay.
Hello guys, Flabberleaky here today. I just love that high octane delivery. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, I definitely love it too. I watch James all the time, whether it's on his Sim Supply channel or on his Flabberleaky channel, and I never would have imagined that you would say him, because I don't know why, but I never would have thought of seeing a series with you and him together.
I would love to do a video with James. That'd be fun.
Well, I guess that answers that question. But I guess we can ramble on a bit about the whole why do we love TPF, because we got 1:40 left. So.
Really?
Yeah.
we got through all you don't have any more questions for me? Oh man!
Sorry.
If I'd known it was a short list of questions, I would have rambled on a lot more.
I'm sorry.
I have no problem talking. I mean, that's one issue that I don't have. I mean, I can't play games, but boy, can I talk.
Oh yeah, rambling is something that you have a profession with.
Indeed. So let me ask you a question. So why did you do this? Why did you choose the Tokyo Metro as a project?
Well,
I was assuming that you'd like been there and that had kind of inspired you or whatever. So I'm actually really interested. Why did you do this?
Well, part of my family is actually from like the some of the areas around Tokyo. Okay, so I wanted to like do a little bit more research. Plus, I'm also fascinated with the Japanese culture, so I guess that can explain it as well. But anyway, we're pretty much approaching the end of the video now.
Oh, we've got to stop.
I know. I don't want to stop though.
Like
Damn
15 minutes. 15 minutes is such a short video.
I know. I hope that I can do another video with you in the future, possibly even a longer one if possible. And hopefully it will be longer than 15 minutes.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why not. Like 15 minutes. I wouldn't have finished the introduction to my video after 15 minutes.
Anyway. We'll see you later, guys. Bye.
Thanks for the invite.